Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Senran Kagura Estival Versus. We watched the opening last time, and that was such a good opening. Here we're at the Gessen Girls School Academy. That's correct. Yeah, I think School Academy. It's redundant, but hey, that's fine. So let's see what the Gessen Girls are up to. Discussing serious issues such as pudding theft. Obviously, they have a lot of missions and stuff. As we play as these girls, I'll introduce them. There's a lot of girls, but they're all very unique. You know, Murakomo is something else. Yozakura, best girl, by the way. At least for the Gessen Girls. Is it because she has short hair? Absolutely. Shut up. Oshiki's pretty good too. Yeah, Shiki's thing is that she has a blog. I mean, why is Murakomo praying? Oh, it's great. Oh yeah, and Minori's thing is that she's like a kindergartner. She's not actually, but like, she acts like one. And it's really weird. I don't like it. So wait, was Best Girl the portal? I guess it was. Oh yeah, their school is in like a super snowy mountain, so I guess their uniforms would not be the most appropriate for where they are. Right. We're gonna be Yumi, I guess. She's, out of all the like leader characters, she's probably my least favorite. Design-wise, she's good. Oh, hello. Eye of the Festival, guided by the halo. Time limit none. Mission goals, defeat the shinobi ground. Oh, that's a cool, I like that. That's actually a super cool, like, mission title. Oh, and okay, so I got the soundtrack with this game, because of course I got the Special Edition. What do you think I am? Yeah, I know about aerial raves. I'll get into aerial raves. Oh, that's actually such a good run animation. That's new, I think. That's so good. So it's square, square, triangle, circle. There we go. So yeah, aerial raves are, you know, the air combos of this game, and they are exactly what they sound like. They're aerial raves. If you've played any fighting game, you know exactly what they are. They're air combos from a launcher, and it seems like they must have nerfed the air rave ability, because I don't know. It seems like in the last one, if an enemy was halfway across the screen and you got an aerial rave, you would fly over to them. Doesn't matter how far away you are, and like you'd be way up in the air, and you'd grab like 30 enemies with you as you did it. And it was so good. Yeah, they definitely nerfed it a bit. It feels like they definitely nerfed it around, especially nerfed it in general, the gameplay. In the last one, for instance, you could totally like dash between enemies instantly and cancel your attacks and stuff. Maybe that's transformed only now. We'll have to see. No, but the gameplay itself is actually like super, you know, it's a Warriors type game, you know. Oh, the way they changed dashes is weird. Like before, you could dash between any attack and you could totally fly around. Again, maybe it's just because I don't have them high level. I know when low level characters in the last one were definitely not as fun as when you started getting them to the high level. But I guess they also might have done this for the multiplayer. In exchange for consuming 10% of your maximum health, you can perform a limit break. Oh, that's interesting. Limit breaks can be triggered. Oh, okay, so this is the new version of the burst, I guess. Before it used to be it used to take up one of your shinobi meters. Now it's 10% of your HP. Oh, I guess they just got rid of the penalty for this demo. And yeah, in this game, all the enemies are going to be just girl-type ones. But in the other games, they're more like monsters, you know, of different types. So when designing Yumi, the director literally just said, I really wanted to see boobs in a kimono. So I gave this design to her. And you know what? Fair enough. For what he wanted, you accomplished it, man. You did it, you know? I guess it should also be noted that this game will have a lot of DLC, and I will be getting it all. Literally just because I love it. Level 2, nice. And when you level up, you actually max out your HP and your shinobi meter, meaning mid-battle level ups are like the best things ever. The best thing you can get on the level up, though, is later on you get the ability to, like, your combo will end with a second, oh my god, I think we got it. Like, look, endless air combos, because our attack ends in a launcher. Endless aerial raves. Guys, I love it. Okay, now we're starting to get into the fun action, you know? So we got a parry. So yeah, one parry. Oops, that was not a parry. Come on. Come on. Two. Oh, come on. I guess I can't parry immediately after. Perfect. So these guys are a little slightly higher level. I guess I showed off her level 2. This is her level 1. That's good. That's just an ice Hadouken. I'm always down for that. Oh, didn't recapture because it froze. And then there's also charged versions of the Y attacks, which are good for breaking guard. It's, you know, the combat is certainly not nothing. Like, the combat is a real combat engine for a game, you know? And of course, the reason I didn't turn on enemy health bars is because you really don't need it, as their clothing is lost as you beat them, you know? So, once they're down to nothing, you know they're basically about to die. In fact, this one's already dead. I just wanted to aerial rave over and over because it's so good. And yeah, you can basically cancel anything with one of your supers. You don't have to worry about, you know, being in a neutral pose. It's good. It's good stuff. And of course, I mean, would this game be without it? Your clothing can break, which can lose your, I think you lose, defense. And it's just from, mostly it's from when enemies, like enemy commanders, if you will, like other playable characters, when they attack you. You can lose it from just generic enemies too. You know, it's not necessarily only the, Not necessarily only the bosses, but mooks as well. Also, can we just appreciate we already got like a 400 hit combo? So good. And yeah, it's like, as you can see, there is heavy tracking on enemy attacks, or on your attacks rather. Like look at that dash. That's a single dash that sends me right to the enemies. It's so good. That's the power of the aerial rave technique. And we won, but just barely. Well, not really, just barely. We just got hit right at the end. So the Gessen Girls are all about justice. They are, if the main characters of the game, you know, Asuka and the characters you've seen on the cover, if they're meant to represent, like, neutral ninjas, these guys are the so good, like, everything has to be justice, no evil can exist in the world. Asuka and the main characters are more like, well, good and evil can both exist, and then, of course, there are the evil girls who are like, you know what? I mean, we're evil. We're not, like, they're not bad guys. They don't have bad motives, but they do things through evil methods. And so they're the evil ones. So it's like, it's interesting dynamic of the good versus evil. Do we need evil in the world if you want to be good? Or do good and evil have to coexist? I like it. Some good character stuff. Yoma are monsters, by the way. Those are like the generic monsters from the 3DS game. That's such a weird Japanese tradition, smashing watermelons. I mean, you can just cut the watermelon. You don't need to smash it. You'll lose pieces by smashing it. What rank are we gonna get? A? Yeah, there we go. So there is no S rank. Actually, I don't think there's S rank on easy, which we're on. Okay, so here's an interesting thing. There are not just like your character's levels, but each character has 3 individual mastery levels. Flash, Yang, and Yin. Flash is your character's untransformed form. Yang is your character's transformed form, and I think we'll get into Yin later. But the way it works is you need to like play as them, not equally, but you know, you need to train them all up to get their full moveset, because things you get from, say, we got Yang up to the first pip, that will affect both Flash, Yang, and Yin. So it's kind of cool. Like I said, think of it like Power Rangers. Think of it as untransformed Ranger, transformed Ranger, and then like desperate mode transformed into super. You'll see what Yin is later. It's a system I personally didn't use much, but apparently it can be really good in the last one, and they nerfed it for this one, so we'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, you'll get to see it. It's also one of the most gratuitous things ever, and here we have the Ryobi and Riona's school of the Hebi Joe. They're the evil academy, and Miyabi's awesome, and it's cause of short hair. You got me. Although she's always being mistaken for a guy, which I don't get that. I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, it's not like she wears a binder or anything. I mean, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, and Murasaki is a hikikomori, meaning she's, you know, like a nerd who stays in her room watching anime and stuff. Yeah, that's her. She's on her computer all day. These are all ninja, with these weird character traits. The last day of this huge raid, my guild needs me. She plays World of Warcraft. Surely there is a girl for every want and need.
現実の仲間を心配しろ。わかった。そうだね、お姉ちゃん。
They're not actually blood related. That's more of a, you know, what's that called? Are they? No, they're not actual sisters, I'm pretty sure. Is that? I don't know. That I might actually have to look up. If they're actually sisters, that would kind of explain something. And here comes the light again. Oh no, they are actually sisters. Huh, I didn't actually know that. Now I do. This is the evil team. I love it. It's the seriousness changes so dramatically from scene to scene. And honestly, I know some people might not like it, but I do. It's so good. That's the outside Murasaki. I mean, watch it actually just be the smell of the outside. That'd be hilarious. That'd be good. Good humor. Good laughs all around. So yeah, Imu and Miyabi were injured in a mission together, and then Miyabi was actually like in a coma for a long time and in a wheelchair, and then the events of the last game sparked her to get out of the wheelchair and then, you know, go back to training and stuff. So we gotta defeat the Shinobi grunts. Miyabi is such an edgy character. Wait till you see what she does. I love it. It's so good. But she is a massive edgelord. Okay, what's this? When your partner is performing an aerial rave, press the touchpad button to join in and perform a fusion aerial rave. Guys, that's 3 words I love. Fusion, aerial, and rave. You can also press the touchpad button to have your partner join in while you're performing aerial rave. Fusion aerial raves can also be activated by pressing R1 plus circle. So yeah, Miyabi's a bit of an edgelord. Okay, I press the button. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if it's ever super worth it, because it's a cutscene, right? So just get this mission out of the way. No, Miyabi is a massive edgelord. She is like a Shadow the Hedgehog style Like, she has darkness. One of her hands actually is, I don't know if it's in this one. I think maybe when she's transformed, it's like wrapped up in bandages and black. She has a dark wing. Like, yeah, no, she is the biggest edgelord, and I actually love her because of that. Like, it's I know people joke about, like, oh man, look at these edgy characters, but it's like, no, it's still fun, you know? It's fun. I like, for instance, like, people hate Shadow the Hedgehog, but honestly, I like Shadow. Like, he's nerdy, yeah, but it's you know, it's like some, I don't know. While guarding, you can tap the center of the touch pad with 2 fingers to make the screen zoom in for a bust shot. If you then... oh, if you... oh my god. I gotta take a picture of this and share this. This is wonderful. This is amazing. Like, just spread your fingers, guys. Just gotta spread your fingers. It's so good. I'm just gonna write that. Just... I gotta post this. Cause again, I like playing this blind for the first time, you know, so I gotta share this. This is amazing. This will never pop up again. Just spread your fingers, guys. So good. So good. Okay, so this is the frantic mode. So you can also press R1 plus triangle, but I mean, I gotta try. While in frantic mode, your attack power will be boosted and your combo tree will extend. However, your defense will drop, so be prepared for retaliation. Okay, so let's try this. I gotta do it as they say. Oh my god, okay, so now I slide him out. Oh my god, you totally have to slide her clothing off. So yeah, frantic mode is this. It's it gives you endless combos. Also nice, you have a poolside cafe, I love it. You get never-ending combos, which you can, I think, also still go into aerial raves and stuff. No, basically you go into this super powered form, and you can also do supers still. That's the thing. Unlike in, you know, your flash mode. Flash mode, you can never do supers. In this mode, you can. Here's your level 1, which didn't go into a cinematic for some reason. Maybe because we don't have the wing that we'd normally have. No, but yeah, this is your flash mode, which is, it's good. It's not my favorite though, because of how your defense just plummets, you know. And you do have to pay attention to your... You have to pay attention to your HP, your guard, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't think you can really do much aerial stuff. Because I'm trying to use it. Maybe I have to level it up to get the air combos, because that might be a little too OP. But here we are in the pool with our bikinis and weapons. So good. I want to see if anyone's replied to my tweet yet, because that's so good. Spread your fingers, guys. That's all you need to do. I love video games. No one has replied yet. Maybe has it even uploaded? It has, okay. Is the hot springs meant to be something from the last game, or is this... I think it... Because I didn't finish Shinobi Versus, so maybe this is a scene that happens there. Because I know in Senran Kagura 2 there's a whole... I mean, of course there's going to be a hot springs scene. Think about it. Or maybe they'll flash back to it. A rank once again. Of course, again, I'm on easy. So yeah, that's her transformed outfit. And if you see her hand down there, it's like all darknessy. It's so edgy. I love it. But yeah, no, I don't know if you see the tracts of land basically in the middle of your screen. She gets mistaken for a guy. Constantly. Yeah, I don't get it either. It's fine. It's realism is definitely not on the top list of, you know, this game's things it's striving for. And I like that. I feel like a lot of people try and put it into, oh, well, it's interesting because a lot of people say, oh, this game is demeaning to women, and it's, of course, this is gonna come up right away, this scene, I know exactly what's happening. It's demeaning to women and all this stuff, but like, honestly, all the female characters in this game, number one, never ever talk about love. It passes the Bechdel test multiple times. But then number two, like, they're all actually really strong characters with like motivations, reasons for doing stuff, you know, and they're strong. They don't bow down to anything. I think that's really cool. It's sort of like Bayonetta, except more sexualized, which people have problems with Bayonetta's sexuality, and it's like, I don't know, it didn't get in my way. This I can see at least. This I can. But enough about that, guys. Next time, we're going to be with Asuka and the gang that are, you know, the actual main characters. We're only getting to them now. See you all next time, guys. Ciao.